Hello everyone, Miss Carrie here from Miss Carrie's Creations. Today I'm going to share two simple autumn card designs that you can create with the Pocket Life collection. Today I'll be working with the October Pocket Life kit from Hip Kit Club. I will also be using the Pocket Life stamp, embellishment kit, and frame tag and leaves die set. On my desk I have the October Pocket Life kit from Hip Kit Club. The collection includes 18 sheets of double-sided cardstock weight papers, and it includes this polymer stamp. You can also purchase the stamp and paper separately if you wish. Included in the kit are journaling cards, solid patterns, and some cut-apart pages. You could cut these out by hand or purchase the matching metal dies. These 3 dies are sold separately. They coordinate with the cut-apart pages, making it easier to use these images. As I create the cards today, I'll bring in a few additional items from the Fall Vibes kit, and I'll list those in the description below, along with a link to the kit. I'm going to start by cutting out the pieces that I need for the cards, and share a few ways that these can be used for card making. The Pocket Life kit includes double-sided 6x8 patterns, which make great card bases. I've used them for multiple card sizes. The 4x6 cards are also great for backgrounds and can be cut apart to use as embellishments. This peach strip on the 4x6 card makes a lovely accent strip. 3x4 pocket cards also have wonderful images and phrases that can be used as embellishments. To give my card a fall feel, I'm cutting out this floral image from a pocket card, and I'm going to use the Polaroid frame from the frame tag and leaves die set. The frame itself will be cut from this wood grain pattern, and the layer behind it will be cut using the rounded rectangle. This soft blue pocket card has a journaling spot in the center, but items like these can always be covered with other layers or be used as a place for a sentiment. Most pocket card collections have smaller prints that I like to use for my florals and leaves. This 8x3 card has multiple colors, and I'm going to use them to cut out the leaves for my cards. I'm going to head off camera and finish cutting out the remaining pieces for my 2 cards. Then I'll show you how these come together. Here are all the pieces you're going to need for the first card. Feel free to change the patterns to ones that fit your personal style. I've adhered a stripe pattern to the base and laid that peach accent over the top. I chose softer colors for this card, so I'm creating a very simple design. Feel free to distress edges, add stitching, or bring in some decorative borders. To add dimension to the card, I'm using foam tape so that I can pop up the wood grain frame over that soft blue pocket card. I just realized that this would also make an awesome little shaker. I'll have to try that on another project. As you can see, I've cut out the pieces from the 2 cut-apart pages, and I brought in the puffy stickers from the embellishment kit to decorate the card. I have already tucked that floral element in the frame, and I want to find a way to remove the word photo. I placed those flowers in the lower right so that I could build a little cluster of flowers, pumpkins, and leaves over that word. By layering all the die cuts over the image, I can create a lovely little fall seed. My puffy pumpkins didn't cover the word completely, so I'm going to add leaves on the left. I'm also going to create a larger cluster on the right to balance the weight and ground the frame. When I was selecting colors for the leaves, I chose ones that matched that floral image. The striped double-sided pocket card has warmer fall colors on one side and cooler hues on the other. If you choose a different background pattern, that pocket card offers you more options for your leaves. As I finish adding these to the card, I would love it if you tap that subscribe button and let me know that you're new here. If you're already a subscriber, let me know that you enjoyed today's project by tapping the thumbs up icon or leaving a comment below. I would love to know if you plan on making a few cards from your Pocket Life kit. Alright, now that the leaves are in place, I need to choose a sentiment. I'm going to use this half circle that says Cozy Vibes and tuck it in the corner opposite of my floral and leaf cluster. To create a visual triangle, I'm going to add this little tab and tuck it right here. Over the tab, I want to add another sentiment that says something about being thankful. The Pocket Life collection includes a few rows of sentiments, which are also double-sided. Off camera, I'm going to cut out the one that says so much gratitude, add a little stitching, and then I'll share the finished design at the end of the video. Alright, let's move on to the second card. For my background, I chose this lovely pattern from a 6x8 card and cut it down to match the width of my plaid 4x6 card. I have added a layer of cardstock to the card base to help that leaf pattern stand out. To create a division between the two patterns, I cut a strip from this pattern that we used earlier. I plan to add stitching to this, so I'm going to use some liquid adhesive to adhere it in place. I'm only adding adhesive to the bottom of this plaid pattern so that I can tuck my frame behind it. Once the frame's in place, I'll add some stitching to secure it. Once again, I cut out a phrase from a pocket card for the frame. The words fall vibes with the leaves and white background stand out well over that busier background pattern. I'm tucking the frame in place to hide the word photo. This will give me plenty of room to add this little tab at the top. When I'm cutting out items from pocket cards, I like to take advantage of the patterns and prints. This journal card has a set of double stripes, so I laid the tab die over those to bring these lines to the base of my tab. Before I add this to my card, I want to stamp a sentiment from the Pocket Life stamp set onto that tag. The phrase Autumn Dreams pairs well with that Fall Vibes phrase inside the frame. As I'm attaching this to the frame, I just had an idea come to mind. This tab could be used to pull that frame out of a pocket, and you could add a gift card behind that frame. I'm going to have to give that a try for the holidays. To finish this up, I'm going to bring in a bundle of leaves on the right. Most leaf dies only go one direction, but I wanted these to point in opposite directions. To do this, I laid the leaf on this side of the pattern, then laid the second leaf on the opposite side. This is an easy way to alternate the direction of your foliage. I'm going to quickly create a bundle using these leaves that I cut out from a variety of pocket cards. These leaves match the sentiment in the frame and that tab at the top, as well as the leaves in the background pattern. Using light colors creates a cohesive look. I'm going to bring in some toadstools from the puffy stickers and add them to the base of the frame. To make them flush with the frame, I'm trimming these so that they have a flat edge before I adhere them in place. I'm going to add a few more items to this card and then I'll share the finished designs. Here are the two cards we created today. On each of the cards I added stitching. I chose a darker brown thread to match the frame. It also creates a bold separation between the pieces on that first card. On the second card, I created a zigzag stitch. I also added stitching to the tab and created a bow with twine and placed it on the leaves. These two cards are very simple to make using items from the HKC Pocket Life Kit. When you become a member of the HKC Club, you can choose between the main kit or the Pocket Life Kit. No matter which one you choose, you receive that 15% discount on coordinating kits, which can ship free with your monthly kit. So if you want to grab yourself any additional items like the embellishment kit or the frame tag and leaves die set, it's worth becoming a member. If you'd like to learn more, I have added details in the description below. I want to thank you for joining me for another scrapbook project. If you'd like to see more of my creations, you can visit my channel or follow Miss Carrie's Creations online. If you have any questions about the project or supplies listed below, feel free to leave me a comment. I hope you have a wonderful week, and I can't wait to see what you create.